Caitlin Clark might have unknowingly triggered a firestorm that could change women's basketball forever. Today, we're breaking down the explosive claims made by Caitlin Clark's camp, allegation of a WNBA conspiracy designed to hold her back, to protect the league's chosen faces, and to silence anyone who dares to question the system. And here's where things take a shocking turn. The federal government has now been pulled into the mess. So let's unpack this step by step, because the deeper you go, the darker it gets. Caitlin Clark didn't just walk into the WNBA. She stormed in like a tidal wave. Coming out of Iowa, she was already a household name. She broke records left and right, filled arenas that had never been full before, and brought television ratings to women's basketball that networks didn't think were possible. When she was drafted by the Indiana Fever, ticket sales exploded. Her jersey outsold entire teams combined. The WNBA had never seen anything like her. But with that rise came jealousy, resentment, and an uncomfortable truth. Caitlin Clark was exposing how little the league had done to market its players before her arrival. Instead of celebrating her fully, insiders began to notice something strange. The WNBA seemed reluctant to give her the platform she deserved. Fans saw it, analysts saw it, even casual observers saw it. Questionable officiating in Fever games. Excessive physical play allowed against Caitlin, with no protection from referees. Media narratives pushing rival players as the real stars, while Clark's numbers and influence were downplayed. A refusal by certain veteran players to embrace her impact. Some even going so far as to take shots at her in press conferences. What was brushed off as rookie treatment quickly began to look like something much bigger, and Caitlin's agent decided enough was enough. Caitlin Clark's agent, who has been in the industry long enough to know how the politics of sports work, recently dropped bombshell allegations. According to her camp, the WNBA has been actively working behind the scenes to suppress Caitlin's rise. Why? Because if Clark becomes too big too fast, it undermines the league's current power structure. Think about it. Caitlin Clark is already commanding endorsement deals worth tens of millions. She has partnerships with Nike, Gatorade, State Farm, and more. She's pulling in ratings the WNBA could only dream of a few years ago. But if one player becomes a focal point of the entire league,